Welcome back to Book Vibes, my dear friends. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and profound texts in human history, the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment together. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon for more enriching content. Also known as Bardo Thodol, the Tibetan Book of the Dead is an ancient religious text that guides the deceased during the period immediately following death and through their journey in the afterlife. Its origins can be traced back to the 8th century, a time when Tibetan Buddhism was on the rise. The Tibetan Book of the Dead is not a singular book. Instead, it's a series of texts, each one addressing different stages of the Bardo, which translates to intermediate state or transition. It serves a dual purpose. It's both a spiritual guide for the dead and a source of philosophical teachings for the living. The text is divided into various sections, each describing a particular stage in the Bardo. The first Bardo begins at death, highlighting the clear light of reality. The second Bardo, called the Bardo of Becoming, illustrates the dreamlike nature of reality. Lastly, the third Bardo is the moment of rebirth. The clear light of reality is essentially an invitation for the dead to recognize their true infinite nature beyond the confines of the physical body. This concept is deeply rooted in the Buddhist belief of enlightenment. Next comes the Bardo of Becoming, a stage filled with vivid and often terrifying hallucinations. Here, the text urges the deceased to recognize these visions as projections of their own mind, rather than as external reality. This can be compared to dealing with fears and anxieties in our day-to-day lives, recognizing them as temporary and not inherently defining our existence. Finally, the moment of rebirth, where the text provides guidance for choosing a new birthplace that will be conducive to the spiritual path. Similarly, in life, we often encounter new beginnings, where we must make decisions that align with our growth and evolution. Modern interpretations of the Tibetan Book of the Dead often emphasize its psychological and therapeutic aspects. For example, some psychologists have used its teachings to help patients cope with death, grief, and transition. It's even found a place in the teachings of modern mindfulness and meditation practices. Although it was written more than a millennium ago, the Tibetan Book of the Dead remains an important guide, providing us with a deeper understanding of death, life, and the very nature of reality. Its teachings offer us a unique perspective on the transient nature of life and inspire us to live with greater awareness. Let's delve into some real-life situations where teachings from the Tibetan Book of the Dead can be beneficial. The first Bardo, the clear light of reality, can help individuals facing personal crises. It teaches us to see beyond our current circumstances, recognizing our deeper selves that are unaffected by life's transient happenings. In the Bardo of Becoming, the ability to discern the difference between external events and our emotional response to them can be highly beneficial in conflict resolution or therapy sessions. It encourages us to acknowledge that our interpretations of situations are largely influenced by our internal projections. And in our own moments of rebirth, major life transitions like changing careers, moving cities, or even personal transformations, we can take inspiration from the guidance offered in the moment of rebirth in the book, reminding ourselves to make choices that align with our authentic selves and spiritual growth. Even though the Tibetan Book of the Dead is deeply rooted in Buddhist beliefs, its teachings transcend religious boundaries, offering universal wisdom on life, death, and what lies between. It encourages us to live with more intention, understanding, and peace. Whether we're experiencing a major life change or simply seeking a deeper understanding of our existence, this age-old text continues to guide and enlighten us. We've only just scratched the surface of this profound text, and we encourage you to explore it further if it resonates with you. We hope this journey into the Tibetan Book of the Dead, has provided you with valuable insights and piqued your curiosity about the profound wisdom hidden in ancient texts. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening exploration. Remember, every ending is just a new beginning waiting to be embraced. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more intriguing deep dives into history's most fascinating texts.